Hold on one second. Welcome everybody to an episode of Change Starts With Us, Ohio. Today we have on with us John Salyers, who's at Lancaster Correctional and who is hoping to go home very soon. Welcome, John.
Hello.
Why don't you share with the folks what exciting events placed recently for you?
Okay, then. First of all, my name is John Salyers, and I'm 56 years old, and I've been incarcerated now for the last 36 years for a street fight that ended up in me taking the life of another man in Athens County, Ohio. I've seen the parole board now for, this is probably about the 8th or 9th time I've seen them. And it was like 2 weeks ago. And I'm feeling very hopeful and positive about this last one because it went great. Nothing negative, no negative. They treated me really with respect and dignity, and there's no negative vibes or nothing. It was great.
Yeah, it might just be your time for them to release, which you should have been released years ago, though.
Yeah.
But we can't talk about what should have. We have to talk about what's happening now.
Yeah. They said it would take about a month for them to render their decision.
Right.
Yeah. And I think I'm going to get it this time. I'm very hopeful. I've been trying my best to stay out of the way, which I have been.
Right.
I've been going to school, college, doing everything that I need to do, you know.
Right. Oh.
Changing my, growing in my emotional and not only emotional, but intellectual and all that.
Yeah. But Beverly tells me that she talks to you once in a while.
Yeah, Beverly, that's my girl there. She is a godsend. I love her.
Right.
She's been there ever since I've known her. And she did offer to let me parole to her. She sent a very good letter to the parole board for me, and they were impressed by it for sure.
Good. Are you going to be moving?
Correctional facility, and may be recorded and monitored.
Are you going to be moving out to Michigan then?
Well, they told me during the hearing that might not be an option because the authorities in other states don't like to take people in unless they're blood relatives of the people I'm trying to go to.
They are correct some of the time, but you still have a possibility, though.
Yeah, but you know something? They asked me after that. They said, well, if we have to put you in a halfway house, which one would you prefer? And then, I told them it don't matter which one. I'll be successful in whatever one they put me in.
Right. Right.
So I think that might be what they want to do anyway.
But if you're in Columbus, I can look out for you.
What's that?
If you come to Columbus, you could, spend some time at my house for dinner and stuff.
Cool.
So.
Yeah, but I sure look forward to meeting you too when I get out.
I think I met you years ago in one of the camps I was in.
What's that?
I think I met you several years ago in one of the camps I was in.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it might have been Lebanon or.
I was at Lebanon.
Something like. Yeah.
Lebanon, Old Mansfield. I was in Ross in the early '90s.
Yeah.
So I was in Old Mansfield in '87. But so what? Yeah. So what are some of the things that you're gonna need help with once you get released?
Probably food, a little bit of food, some clothes. Hopefully they'll find me a good spot to go to, like the halfway house to get on my feet until I get me a good job.
Right. If you come to Columbus, our church has what's called the free store. They have personal hygiene items there. They got clothes, kitchen utensils.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
So,
And everything I get, I value and treasure and treat it with respect.
right.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
And don't take nothing for granted, you know.
Right. Well, I see some good possibilities for you coming out of this. You know, you've been
I
down.
think so, too.
Yeah, you've been down, what, about 30-some years?
36.
I knew it was close to 40.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm still older than you. So, you know, not by much.
Mind you.
Yeah, by 1 year. So,
Mind my elders.
yeah. And I am so thankful I'm here today because back in May, they told my family I was not going to make it. And I pulled right through it. You know, and that
That's great.
you know, for Christians, that would have to be the power of God. For other people, it's the power of their God. You know, that pulled me through.
Yeah, that's true. And you sound a lot better, too, from last couple of times I've talked to you.
I'm feeling better. Yeah, I'm getting stronger, but they said it would take about a year for me to recover completely.
Yeah. And you had, that COVID?
No. I went in because I had slurred speech. So they took me back for a scan and gave me contrast dye. They took me back to the emergency room. Within 5 minutes, I coded twice and had 2 strokes. I was allergic to the contrast dye, so it caused my heart to stop twice, and then I had 2 strokes. And the strokes are not minor ones because I could not walk at all.
Oh.
So, but I'm walking now.
Get around in a wheelchair now?
No, I'm using a walker some of the time, but I'm much better than what I was. You know, I have trouble with my left side because the stroke hit my cerebellum side, which affects your balance and your left side. So,
Yeah. Well, you sound a lot better, that's for sure.
well, not talking about me, but I'm really excited with the possibilities for you to come home. I mean, you should have been released years ago. I mean, by no means they should have kept you this long. And they need to start releasing people even younger than you. Let's get these folks out early enough where they still can work and be a productive citizen, pay taxes, support their family, support all those that's involved that they need a help. You know, so you know it's so aggravating when I see with what's happening.
I know one thing. I got for as old as I am, I still got some good years left for me.
I know you do.
I'm gonna make the best of them.
Yeah, you got to take care of that ticker. You know, you just had open heart.
Yeah. That was an aortic valve replacement. But I'm doing great on that. I feel a whole lot better.
That makes a difference. Stay away from the ramen noodle soups.
They're slowly weaning me off my medication for that too. So
Yeah, well, stay away from the ramen noodle soups.
Oh yeah, I don't eat that much.
Yeah, they will kill you.
None of that stuff hardly.
Right.
And I don't eat a lot as much. I could though. I'm a skinny little eater. But,
yeah, I know you're skinny and all. And it, you know, the first thing I think you need to do when you get out is go for a haircut. So
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
You're a pagan, right? John, you're a pagan, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they get
More into they get a pass, huh?
Yeah, so Cheryl, I mean, of course, you know, I was in the Horizon Initiative where, you know, for a lot of us, we thought all these other religions were bad. But what the Horizon Initiative did, they taught us, you know, about all these different faiths, because it was interfaith. I took a class on Wiccan and paganism. I took it on Islamic, Jewish, and all those different faiths. And I was really surprised that the Wiccans and the pagans were not bad people, like I was taught.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause
You know,
my main focus is on goddess worship,
Right.
sacred feminine.
You have 1 minute remaining.
hey John, call back, okay?
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna do that right now.
Okay, brother. That's John Salyers. He's at Lancaster Correctional. A good friend of mine. He's hoping to go home soon. He just went to see the parole board, and they actually talked to him in a professional manner, which I understand that doesn't happen very often. But we can't say everybody's bad because we don't agree with them. I do think people need to be educated, and especially the parole board members. You can't say, well, I'm not going to release that person because he could reoffend. Well, the parole board member could commit a crime too. So we got to we got to start putting all that behind us, and then start going forward and start doing their jobs along with society. If we quit judging people, and bashing them, we're not going to push them into reoffending. When you put so much stress on those coming out of prison, it will push you like it did me. And that's no excuse. With how Drain Pullman treated me during that interview last year, he didn't have all the facts straight. He's only going by what he read, or what he heard. Then he twisted things around on my part. Okay.
Hello. This is a
He's
prepaid debit. This call is from a corrections facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using GTL.
Okay, John.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's share a little bit about one thing. I talked to Bill Morehouse and a few other people that really fought for the pagan religion. Bill was telling us years ago they tied him up in the basement at Marion, beat him with clubs. This is back in the 70s, just because he was fighting for his faith.
Is that the guy that's here?
Yeah, Bill Morehouse, the guy with the white hair. Remember I told you to talk to him? Share with our listeners on some of the issues you went through because of your faith.
Well, it's not been so much my faith that I've had the issues. It's more my transgender identity that has gotten me into, just like, I don't know, just little adversarial type things. But I'm strong, and I understand things better than most people as far as...
Okay, explain to us what actually a transgender identity is. I think I know. That's
like...
Okay, go ahead.
Someone that has like a male-born male that identifies more as a girl.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
And that's mine too. I mean,
right.
I'm more, I don't know, gender nonconformist, I guess, but I still like to be express my femininity through clothes and makeup here and there. But I guess I'm a more butch type of girl.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't look good in women's clothes. Believe me, I would not look good.
I look gorgeous.
Wow.
Especially with my long hair, you don't like.
Yeah. Now we got to keep this clean now. But I knew you were a transgender, which I've always respected you because that doesn't make the person. Yeah. It doesn't make difference even if we agree with it. But if we show respect, and that's all we can ask, because there's a lot of people that don't agree with what I stand for. But if they show respect,
once you understand, have more an understanding of what's going on, you fear that.
Yeah.
Most people, they fear what they don't understand.
I don't know how I would react if one of my sons came up and told me they were gay. I don't know, how I would react, and I would guess it probably wouldn't be too good, but just because I'm not used to it,
But the best way is just to be like, look, I love you. You're my son, and I love you. And,
no matter what.
Whatever, yeah.
Right.
No matter what.
Well, so you would,
right there goes a long way to melt your heart.
Right. Were you this way when were you transgender when you got locked up?
Yes.
Okay.
Ever since I was little.
Okay, so have you been discriminated against since you've been locked up over it?
Oh yeah.
By staff or inmates?
Just by mostly staff, but some inmates as well, because they're afraid of it.
Right.
And honestly, most of them are afraid of it because they're attracted to it.
That a lot of times a lot of times we're afraid of the uncertain. Something we don't understand. Sometimes it's so easy to be afraid instead of going up to the person and say, "Why are you this way? Explain it to me."
Look, I used to be the same way when I was younger. I was afraid of that, and I kind of looked down on other transgender people, sissies or whatever you want.
Right.
And I was the same way myself, so I know what time it is.
Right.
But it's not for me to judge other people.
Or me. You're right.
Yeah.
I
think I'll be all right though. I'll be okay once I get back out.
Oh, you're gonna be fine when you get out here because society has really changed and they're more accepting to what's not part of the norm. Laws are changing. Right.
Yeah. My main thing is going to be to try to make everything around here as beautiful and comfortable as possible.
Wow.
My immediate surroundings with my family, friends, my living arrangement, all that.
Yeah.
And they call that act locally, think globally, act locally.
Wow, I like that. Go ahead.
How did that logo thing I had hooked up for you? You still use that?
Yeah, I got that in a picture frame.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right over my desk.
I was wondering about that.
So we got a new logo now, but I'm really excited with the possibilities of things that's happening. We got a big protest coming up in Cleveland.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Beverly was saying something about one in Columbus not too long ago, but
we had it at Marion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then we have a wrongful conviction protest in October, and who knows? I mean, you may be home before Christmas time.
Yeah, I believe so. If they do grant me my parole, I'll probably be leaving here around October, November.
Yeah, on or about a certain date.
Yeah, unless they say like we're going to give you 6 months an out date or something like that.
But they're not doing that though. At least
they said they was not doing that type of.
They used to. They used to give you a year and an out date. Remember back in the 90s, they give you a year and an out date.
Yeah. Or they even might want me to go through reintegration block here or something. I don't know.
They took reintegration out. It's reentry.
Ohio Correctional Facility and may be recorded and monitored.
Yeah, it's just it's only called reentry now because they took reintegration out, so it's reentry block, which would not be a bad thing for you just because of how many years you're locked up.
Yeah, but I've had it through college here, through Secure College.
Right.
They got their own reentry, four classes that you take, college classes, and you get a certificate for it.
Right.
Well, reentry specifically, and I did it.
Right.
So I've got that. And I just got 2 associate's degrees
Wow.
this semester. So,
Right.
oh, and they want me to go back. They said they want me to take a test to continue with my school here,
Right.
which I'm going to do. Yeah. I've been meaning to call you, though, here for forever.
Right.
I just...
I've been so busy with these videos. We're doing like 1 week we'll do a whole set on this one person that's wrongfully convicted, his families. We interviewed an attorney the other day, and then the next week we'll go to somebody else. And then, of course, in between we do people like you. Not that you're not important now, but
I understand. You can only do so much.
Right. And this is what I actually enjoy doing. I'm kind of retired from the advocating part, but this is what I enjoy doing, and that is to bring people together as people. Right. So, I do want to take you out for lunch. When you come out, I'm taking you out for lunch wherever you go in Ohio.
Cool.
So,
that'll help me feel good, calm me down, and make me feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Being around someone that I can feel
right.
safe around.
Well, if you surround yourself with good people, no matter what the past is or whatever their religious affiliation is, you're going to be fine.
Oh, I know I'm going to be all right.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's going to take one step at a time.
Gardening and cooking and crafts and things like that. That's
right.
the thing I'm going to be into. And
oh, you know how to cook?
Oh yeah, I'm that's a passion of mine.
Oh, okay.
Baking.
Yeah, we still cook prison breaks now and then.
Yeah. Not just with the microwave either.
Right.
We're good with the microwave.
Yeah, well, most people that's locked up is. That's all you guys have.
I know, but
yeah. Well,
these guys, they give me to cook for them.
Yeah, let's give you contact information like your JPay and stuff if people want to write you and encourage you and offer assistance. What is your contact information, John?
They got to go to, they can look me up on jpay.com. That's all you need. Or they could go online to the ODRC and find but my address here is P.O. Box 5900 5900 BIS Road. And then Lancaster, Ohio. And the zip code is 43130.
Awesome. And folks, I encourage you to write John.
Ohio Correctional Facility, and may be recorded and monitored.
Okay, folks.
I can do emails.
Right, and I
got to send me
their
email address.
Okay.
Yeah,
I encourage people to reach out to you. Getting released from prison's a very scary ordeal. I remember my sisters were supposed to pick me up at 8 o'clock. They came at 11. I wanted to go back on my bunk and lay down. I was tired, and they wouldn't let me in the doors. So
that's great.
And it's scary. I mean, it's scary to cross the street when you haven't seen cars for 30 years.
Beverly said she'd come and get me if I need it. Take me wherever I need to go.
Yeah, and if she can't, I'm sure I could find someone.
All right, cool.
So, I would like
to hear something in a couple weeks. 3 weeks at the most, probably.
Okay, make sure I'm one of the first people you contact after Beverly, of course.
Okay, I will. Sure, I sure will.
I can't compete with Beverly.
Yeah, that's my girl there.
Yep.
She's so cool.
Oh, she's done so much. She has done so much with when I started FDRR and Changed Us with This Ohio. She has gone the extra mile.
She has a lot of respect for you too. I already know that.
I mean,
several times.
I tell you, our group would never be a success without her assistance. And then we have great leaders like Candace Racker Rhodes, our president, Jerry Vaughn, our vice president, Nancy Coe, our finance officer. All those people and all you guys play a role into success.
Yeah.
So, well, why don't you give me a call after you hear something or before if you'd like. And we can do an exciting video the next time you call.
Oh, yeah, it sure will be. That's for sure.
Of course, I may not want to interview you till you get out because I don't want to blow anything. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's play it by ear. And John, we're praying for you, and I believe something good's going to happen for you.
Yes. And and I can get new emails too. So
yeah,
that's the main thing. If they send me their email,
You have 1 minute remaining.
Okay, so if they send you, if they send you their email, you can respond back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, keep in touch, John. Okay.
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 So I'm so glad I got to talk to you.
Yeah.
Sure made my day.
Okay, folks, that's John Salyers.
Interview too.
Okay, brother. Talk to you
all
later.
Your listeners, and thanks for listening to me.
Sure thing. That is John Salyers. He's at Lancaster. Hopefully, he's going to be coming home soon. If you can encourage him, send him a letter or JPay. It would be a blessing for him. It's a scary thing being released from prison with all those years that you're locked up. Our website, everyone, is www.changestartswithusohio.org. www.changestartswithusohio.org. Our email is changestartswithusohio@gmail.com. changestartswithusohio@gmail.com. And the phone number is 380-799-3868. Folks, have yourself a great, great day.